Hey guys, Quindo from Intermittent Technology here. Next to running my YouTube channel and doing tinkering and tech videos and stuff like that, I've also been an organizer of LAN parties for quite some years. Today, or this weekend during Easter, we always have the party, which is a 11 to 1200 people LAN party in Eindhoven, the Netherlands, for a whole weekend. So I have my video gear along, so I thought, let's show my audience, and if you don't know what the LAN party is, I'll try and explain it to you. And I'll also try and focus a bit on the technical aspects, such as the internet connection and the switches we're using. So let's follow along, and as always, if you have any questions or comments, leave them down in the comments below. So let's show you guys around.
Days I do remember, we were running still, had the whole world at our feet, watching seasons change. Our roads were lined with adventure, mountains in the way couldn't keep us from the sea. Here we stand, open arms, this is home where we are, ever strong.
So, I thought I'd start off with one of our statistics pages. Here we have a dashboard which all of our visitors can actually go to themselves and see how the network is doing. So, we have a 6 gigabit internet connection, and as you can see we had a slight peak of 5 gigabit, but most of the time it stays below the 6 gigabits we have, so that's good. Each of our visitors has their own public IP, so we don't have any issues with NAT and stuff like that. Our current uplink traffic has been 13.28 terabytes. We have 344 Wi-Fi clients online right now. We had a max of 445, but it's 4:30 a.m. so a lot of people are sleeping now. We have 15 access points, and currently 81% is on 5 gigahertz, so that's good because you'd rather use 5 gigahertz than 2.4. We've seen 1,897 unique devices, so basically we have 1,100 visitors, as I said, but they all have maybe a tablet or a laptop or a console or a smartphone or many of those, so that's why we have a lot more devices online. We currently have 891 switch ports active, but as I said, it's 4:30 a.m. and some people actually turn off their PC, so okay. And our current ping over our uplink is 2.1 milliseconds. So that's doing great. So next to our statistics page, we also have a weather map. This is also the layout of the party itself. And all these links actually light up in certain colors, depending on how much bandwidth is being used. But since we have a 160 gigabit backbone, and we actually have 80 gigabits to the firewall, we have a completely overkill network. Each table row you saw also has a 20 gigabit connection. So internal bandwidth should basically never be limited. Each of our visitors gets a 1 gigabit connection themselves. So it being a LAN party, we also have a lot of fancy PCs. So let's take a look at a few.
Lions roaring in the morning sun, searching for a longer day. People feeling like the light has just come. We must never stop the way. Birds chirping and I hear my name, grasping into a life. Life is happy but it's so insane. We must merely make a strive. Savannah, I'm coming home. Savannah, we'll never be alone. Savannah, the beauty of the world.
This is one of our crew members who has the mentality, you can never have too much RGB. Well, that's obvious. And some people think it's any day is a good day to use some Christmas lighting, so next to RGBing your PC, I guess you can also RGB your monitor. This guy also most certainly is not part of the competition desk. He just has a vague arrow pointing to the next place, who also isn't part of the competition desk. But as long as you keep following the same arrows, you should get there eventually. This is our central network rack. From here, all the packets flow through the network. On the top you see a Aruba Networks wireless controller, which we use to control the 15 Aruba access points spread out through the venue. Below that are our 2x Juniper QFX5196S switches, running in a virtual chassis for redundancy and performance. Sandwiched between the two Juniper switches is the Palo Alto 5250, a 35 gigabit capable firewall, keeping all our visitors safe from external attacks. Below the backbone switches and firewall are several infrastructure and gaming servers.
Savannah, I'm coming home. Savannah.
For the people who enjoy cable porn, here's the backside of the rack. One of the network team members is keen on using separate colors for the wires per switch. It does ensure that everything is connected redundantly. All the Juniper switches and the Palo Alto firewall are sponsored loans, which we appreciate very much. As I mentioned, Juniper sponsors our complete network infrastructure, but they also gave us some banners this year. And, well, the texts are very inspiring. So our Juniper network says, build more than a network. Build a relentless inside-out cyber threat detection and obliteration engine. Well, so if anyone bothers us, we'll just obliterate them using our obliteration engine. That should do fine. But wait, there's more. So, build more than a network. Build a chaos-eliminating, instantly scaling, open-to-everything architecture. Whatever that means. But whatever it means, their network equipment actually works really, really well. We've used a lot of brands over the years, and the Juniper stuff is just rock solid and awesome. We also have a few sponsors and people walking in front of cameras. We also have a few sponsors, let's try this again. Without them, this all wouldn't be possible. This is also a good spot to take a look at our network distribution system. We use spanned wires or rope, which levitates all the fiber off of the floor. And each row is connected with 10 or, well, 2 times 10 gigabit fiber, so 20 gigabits effectively. This is our main stage, and during most of the LAN we show informations, a Twitter feed, and during the night some funny videos. But here we also have some speeches, presentations, final rounds, and we actually set up PCs and they play the final rounds on the stage itself. And that brings us to the end of the video. If you like LAN parties, be sure to visit our website, and if you have any questions or comments, you know where to leave them. Are you going to attend next year?
Hey, pokkenleier, zit je een beetje net hier te verzieken? Godverdomme, schoonmaken die pc. En snel, anders kom ik je halen.